Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4000 makes Reich of India to what might be the final episode of the campaign. I'm not really too sure, because we're in like a bit of an awkward spot, right? Where, one, I think it's been about a week since the last episode, and I do want to apologize for that first and foremost. I think I said this in the South Africa videos as well, but I've been very swamped the last 7-ish days, and I apologize. I just have not really had any time to make videos or make the thumbnails. Anyways, we are currently in a situation where there is currently the Vietnam War going on. I need to turn off Fog of War, please. There we go. So what can we really do about this right now? It's 56. Do we have any... We don't have anti-air guns? Sure, let's research those guys right now. So, I mean, things are looking pretty good for us. You know, we won the war against China. We are currently... I mean, is there anything else we can really do regarding... Again, this, I mean, 8.1, I don't know if this will ever actually happen. The friendship treaties are basically garbage. We don't need to worry about any of those. Even the influence, I honestly don't even know what these actually do. It's like, it's an opinion increase, which is nice. Maybe we need to press these first, and then you can go on to, like, step 2, which is try to bring them into your faction. Because, again, China, they have their own faction. They got the Nanjing Pact. We've got the International Compact of Mutual Aid, which is, I would say, much larger and doing very well for itself, all things considered. But that's really the situation we find ourselves in. Because, again, Germany's communist. You know, the Soviet Union will probably reestablish itself very soon. The 1956 cyclone season. This year is most cyclones that form past Bengal and the Andhra Pradesh, with over 4 cyclones passing around Bengal and 2 passing around the Andhra Pradesh. There's also other cyclones in Tamil Nadu and Odisha, respectively. Okay, we'll be prepared. 1 level of damage, honestly, is not too bad for us. Because you're not in, like... Yeah, you're not in the Toronto Accord. You've went from being fascist to being communist, which, again, it benefits us. Nazi leftovers, the Austrian problem. Is there anything you can do? Yeah, you've had the UDP coalition, obviously. Right, this is the, yeah, you've had the UDP, Workers' Manifesto in all Soviet Union, planned economy, learn from Stalin, mimic the Soviet system, adds dictatorship, here's a republic, this is a bunch of manpower. But that doesn't really do... The Emperor's Nazi leftovers. Like, you don't join, like, a faction, do you? I don't believe so. As unfortunate as that is, would you join our faction even if you could? They're a major nation. Neither us or them are at war. Distance. Okay, so the answer is basically no. They don't have much interest in doing that. And what else can we really do? Because we've basically done our focus tree. I guess we go with anti-French activities. Even though France doesn't really have much of a colonial empire anymore, it has already collapsed in on itself, which benefits us, obviously, because maybe we'll have some allies in the region, but... It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Yeah, because you guys, Baluchistan needs to be in our sphere of influence. Afghanistan. I mean, we're close to maybe getting Afghanistan in our sphere. They are at 4 points. Let's get them up to 5. I mean, we've had an earthquake, unfortunately, as well. Yeah, we're still only getting like 1 political power per day, which is not a ton. You're at 0. You're at 0. Cambodia's at 0. You're at 0. I mean, the easiest is just to give them guns. It's so much easier just to give equipment to people to influence politics. Like, Baluchistan, even with them, we're only at 2. Iran, we're only at 1. Tibet is already in our puppet state, so I don't see a reason really to do that too much right now. So I give some more stuff to Baluchistan for the time being. Because then the investment... I think the investment just doesn't actually work. Because, like, we definitely have more than 5 factions available. Right now we have, what is that, 42? Like, we have the potential for the factories to work for our favor. I just don't know really what the big problem with that is. You guys don't have, like, good supplies, huh? And you're already on maxed, you're already on max. Oh, God, you guys are taking... Okay, you know what? Get out of, Tibet for now. Go around Delhi for the time being. Don't be in there. It's horrible for you. State of Laos has 1 there, unfortunately. Can I do anything with you? Modify Lend-Lease. Like, we're already giving the equipment, but unfortunately, I can't send volunteers there. The Ma-Gujarat movement. The region of Gujarat has also seen its own linguistic autonomy movement, that being the Gujarat movement, who demanded great autonomy among Gujarat speakers. Founded in 1948 with the Gujarat Conference, its leaders pushed for the state of India to be based on a linguistic lines. To them, the Bombay region could not exist as a bilingual state along the Marathi speakers, something shared with the Smiti. And just like the Smiti, the Maha-Gujarat movement is a heavily left-leaning movement, with core members such as the Dinkar Mehta being part of the communists, and others like Sumit Patel having their origins in trade unions. Okay, well, that is concerning, but honestly, I don't think there's anything we can really do about that right now. Sure, let's also just give some guns to Iran for the time being. Negative values favors China, positive values favors India. I mean, we're winning this pretty handily. Is this new? This was not here before. I don't know what has the mod been updated since I last played it. I mean, it's not impossible. And martial law in Nepal. Okay, there we go. Congratulations, Nepal. Operation. Oh, this actually was just to annex a Sikkim as well. They must have changed these because these used to be like 150 political power each. Yeah, no, they've definitely been an update, and I guess haven't played it in a while. But we'll annex Sikkim into the country. Fantastic. And now Bhutan. Wait, that cause world tension? 14.9%. Holy, okay. The United States was not a fan of that, but guess what? The legitimate Soviet government sees no problem with it, so that's fine by us. Revolution stability is at 55%. Is there anything we could do to really boost that up right now? I think the answer is kind of like no, surprisingly. Give some more donations. That gives us up to resources. Not enough to do any urban agitation right now. I think maybe they have changed things. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, anti-French activities. I think we literally only have 2 focuses left. And then we're done our tree. And I doubt we will get a new one. Let's just put it that way. I very, very much doubt it. Oh, hello. We'll send you down to Blue Army for now. I guess you were training up to go to war with China, but that ship's kind of already sailed. You've done what you needed to do. I'm happy that you've done what you've needed to do. Let's secure government donations. Let's do some more urban agitation. Let's do some pageant agitation as well. Yeah, it's going to take forever. Like, getting to stage 4 is never going to happen. Like, we're still at stage 0. After years. After... When did it start? Was it in 48 when this campaign started, or was it in 52? I actually don't remember. 1945, 1950. Maybe it was in 52? You think I would know this, but I definitely don't. Decisions available, battle for women's rights. We can always shaming collaborators. It's always like a fun time for us. And we've been very, very, very unlucky with the roles here. Secure more donations. Fantastic. Unfortunately, we cannot support labor unions right now in China, as nice as that would be. Yeah, there's Toad anti-air. We'll go with the heavy Sparks. Why not? And you guys are still all fighting the Russian Republic. Who is a UN member state? They are seen as basically being the legitimate Russian government. By who? By cranks, basically. Helicopters, we're already getting that going. Sure, let's go with Fighter 1s. I'm surprised that these guys have not annexed each other, but maybe you need to still kill all of this. Like, how have you not defeated the Kazakh military group yet? Like, they're not doing anything. They're just kind of stuck in the south. It's honestly kind of embarrassing that you're still even fighting that war. Universal agitations and foiled. Again, I don't know why that is a penalty for China that it's foiled. I feel like it should be a penalty to us for having tried it, but you know, it is what it is. By the way, how are you guys doing? 7 to 12 versus 5 to 16. What are we sending them right now? Rifles and anti-tank guns? I'm going to send you all of... Well, I have what, like 4,000? Send these immediately over to you. I'm going to even give you 100 artillery pieces as well. Send those bad boys over. Do some more Pez agitation, gets them to 8.8. Influence Sri Lanka. And you're all 35 as well. All so expensive. Again, Tibet doesn't matter. And yeah, all of these are still at 0. And the fact you need to get them up to 10 to really do anything is, I mean, it's a tall ask. Like, I don't know if other countries, like the United States and Germany, get, like, way more points. Contact the military. That needs 90. Croatia's been given UN membership. It's going to take a long time to get us up to the points that we need. Give some to Turkey. Central government's been annexed. Okay. So that means that we do have... Oh, they're actually liberals. Never mind. I thought they were socialist. B.R. Amkhetar's Neo-Buddhism. Despite being the home of the world religion, Buddhism has never been very powerful in India since the 12th century, when it's lost its position to Hinduism and Islam. Yet, jurist B.R. Ambedkar has begun his own endeavor to revive Buddhism, specifically the Narayana branch, and appeal to the Dalit caste, reinterpreting Buddhist texts and principles as related to class struggle. To him, this Neo-Buddhism is the only way for the untouchable Dalit caste to gain equality in the new India, rejecting Hinduism in favor of social equality, of social equal version of Hinduism that rejects ideas like nirvana and karma. As such, many have turned this on Ambedkar, believing that Neo-Buddhism is not true Buddhism, instead of arguing that the movement is merely a vehicle for Ambedkar to project his own political views. Regardless, Neo-Buddhism remains a growing movement in the country, seeking what it means to be itself. While its egalitarian message and base of Indian cultural heritage is potentially welcome, its superstitious alternative to Indian socialism represents a potential problem. So much. Okay, we can give more guns to you, give more guns to you. So you're at 6, and then you are at 4. And then we need them to be at 10 in order to do the coups, right? To actually do the invasion. Let's see, where is that? Anti-communist. That requires so many things to be true. Afghanistan has trading modifier, Indian sphere trading modifier. Currently, ruling party is not revolutionary communist and fully independent. So, I mean, if we get Afghanistan, I should say, up to 10, then we can do the revolution. Which I think would be nice. For you, one of the following is true. Kandahar owner. One of the following is true. Do I own Kandahar? And Sistan. Kandahar and Sistan. Is that, yeah, there's Kandahar. And Sistan is that you? It's in Iran. So we can't do revolution in Baluchistan until, for some reason, oh no, just one of the following needs to be true. Okay, either Iran or Afghanistan needs to be in our sphere first. Okay. I mean, that can happen. Like, I'm not going to say it's impossible. Get some more civilian factories along the coast here. Because again, we're not... What the hell is this? Oh, I thought that was like the plane. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with that plane? It is simply the fuel storage. I am a smart boy. And like all of these are so bad. Let's battle for women's rights again. We've had good results. Fantastic. Stevenson's been reelected as President of the United States. Congratulations to him. Secure more donations. Get all this going. You know what? Sure, let's boost up opinion with the Philippines. I would like people to like me. Like, I know that seems crazy, but they're at negative 54. Increase opinion plus 10. And it goes down by 1 per month? Never mind, it's garbage. And it's influencing. And it doesn't actually give you any points in the actual influence mechanic. It just gives you an opinion boost for 10 months. That gets worse month by month. That doesn't seem worth the political power in any way, shape, or form. You're much better off just giving guns to people. That'll actually get your opinion boost up. It's actually way better to just It's way better just to give people guns than anything else, huh? Everything else seems like it's kind of an afterthought. Okay, oh, sure, we can get some guns too, but Indonesia as well. Weapons to the Bent. We'll give them to Sudan. Sure, why not? Everyone is allowed guns. I guess there's actually, yeah, no national focuses anymore. I mean, we basically have doubled our political power gain. I mean, I had certainly something. I really wish I could continue volunteers. I mean, I guess we could just do allow Diplo. To the 3 million residents of Bombay, Bhagyachi Baramanti acts as a moral policeman, exposing the dark side of the city from the prostitution, gang activity, and gold smuggling to an intrigued reading base. Yet, despite his criticisms, one could argue that there is no greater Bombay lover than Baramanti, who has an earnest desire to improve the city. Defending the city, he is the front line and fighting social ills. To the rules of Delhi, however, he's a troublemaker who accepts the careful balance of power crafted by politicians in order to embark on his self-righteous crusade. The arms of the state should be kept a close eye on these potentially subversive publications. I don't know how far events are going to go. Operation Red Dragon. Because again, this annexes them. You know what we're going to do? Okay, we're going to give ourselves 500 political power. Because again, this might end up being the final episode. I do not know why we cannot click you. Another Bollywood masterpiece. Why can't I not click you? Honestly, I am not too sure. Shane British collaborators again. We'll meet with you. Hey, fantastic. For the first time in our lives, that event actually has succeeded in doing what it's supposed to. Do some more agitations. Again, we're still at 8.9. Like, we're spending so much points and so much time doing this that I think it's impossible for anything to actually happen. What about you? Has completed the focus Israel and India together forever. The massive built enough railways. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the hell that means. It's a little vague, to put it mildly. Yeah, but now we can influence politics by spending the 70 political power that I've given myself miraculously. Do not look into how I got it. Please and thank you. What are we at right now? Right now, it's still moving towards the Congress here a little bit. The Greek crisis is over. Was able to eliminate another militarist cliques. As a gesture of thanks, the clique and their leader have been rewarded handsomely. Congratulations to them. In the Hellenic state, they are National Socialist. They're the National Socialist Party of Greece. Are you still fascist? Yeah, you're still fascist. Italy is allowed to kind of do, I guess, whatever the hell it wants. Okay, because you're still owned by Franco, you're still owned by Salazar. I'm surprised Poland and other countries have not joined the Toronto Accord either. They are UN members. But they haven't actually joined up with the UN. I mean, yeah, like the UN is pretty big, and there's no denying that. Industrialization. What are we at now? Does this ever change? Or are we always going to be like a semi-Bergerian economy? I don't know if that's ever actually going to change. You are in the Commonwealth of Nations. You are a dickhead. I don't like you. I mean, I will say our sphere of influence is looking pretty good. Like, I'm happy with where we're kind of at on that front. But yeah, I'm kind of think we're just in a position where there's not really too much for us to do. I think our content is basically done. I don't know what else we could reasonably do. '57 presidential inauguration. Like, maybe if you were playing as, you know, United States, there might be more content. But, you know, we're done our focus tree. You know, there's the other stuff. I mean, the agrarian victory we can't do. The Orthodox victory we can't do. You, my friend, you go join Red Army for now. All of you join the Red Army. Sure, why not? You can hold 30 divisions. He's a pretty upstanding guy, I would say. Because, like, how close... I mean, we're at 9.2. Like, we're getting closer. I'm guessing they did They must have done something to change how this mechanic works. Because I think it's gone up higher in just this episode than the previous, what, like 19 or something like that? Or 11? I actually don't know how many videos the series has been. But still. It's kind of crazy. Like, how close are we to getting, like, Afghan? Like, it would be nice to get at least one country into our, to have a nice revolution. Okay, there is another conference. I wonder if these are just random. Are they set to go off on certain days, or is it, like, pure random chance? Because Iran, we're now up to 6 points with you. I would like to see Baluchistan and Afghanistan come in here. Because again, if I can get them on side, I would be happy about it. But I understand that it would be difficult to do. What about you guys? Oh, the war on malaria. You know what? PP 2000. Give me all the. Just give me this. Oh, we can only do one at a time? Okay, well, never mind. So that, yeah, can we do this again? Influence Afghan politics. That'll get us up to 10. So are they now in my sphere? Or do I have to add them to the sphere pressing a different button? Battle for women's rights. Very bad results. Can you stop having bad results? Like, it genuinely never helps. Okay, cool. Sure, you know what? We'll also do this stuff as well. Kickstart you. Because you're at 7. They're now going to be up at 8 and 7, respectively. So do I do it, like, in this tree? Change it by 1. Increase opinion. Invest. More. Okay, what if I cancel all of my factories? Okay. So, the mod, for some reason, if you're building a building, the game does not consider that to be a free factory. Even though, like, every other mod I've ever played considers those to be free factories. Apparently, it's not good enough here. Oh, look at that. You can do, like, 3 influence instead? That's way better. Best in Tibet. Okay, so again. Okay, now we can. We can add the Khan of Baluchistan to our sphere. We can add Afghanistan to our sphere. Fantastic. So now that they've been added to our sphere, then we should... I don't even know. Okay, we did Sudan. That's fine. Then we should be able to do Revolution Afghanistan and a revolution in Baluchistan. And then we can reunify with Baluchistan for 60 points. And take Wadar. Is that war at peace? Has 1 division in Baluchistan. Wadar. Well, let's station our troops in Baluchistan then. You're Gwadar, right? And that's owned by Oman, who is my puppet right now. I don't know if they know this or not. New international airport in Greenland. Congratulations to... Wait. In Gotland. Gotland's not Greenland. Okay, no, they need to be at war with somebody else. But I mean, there are puppets say anyway, so it's not like it's really that big of a deal. What about you? All following is true. Thailand is currently facing a communist insurgency. Are they? Thailand. Are you facing communist insurgency? European armor protectionism. It does not look like it. So I'm going to assume that probably is not how that works. And being in my sphere, what does it actually do? Well, now you're just a member of the International Compact for Mutual Aid, which is, you know, I mean, it's nice, but not really as meaningful as hoping. Invest in Tibet, invest in Sudan. Okay. And yeah, there's not really too much we can do anymore. Like, China's almost entered stage 1. I mean, that's nice. But, it's going to take a long time to get there. Yeah, 9.8. And this has a 40-60. So, you know, let's wait for urban agitation to be finished. And then we'll worry about it afterwards. Croatian state, Mediterranean, Serbia's annexed Albania. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a longer episode. That's fine. I think... I'm trying to think what series is going to follow this. Probably we're going to do another Culture Creek series as Danubia Federation. But then after that, we'll probably go for a... we'll go for Thousand Week Reich as Norway. I think that could be fun. Apparently, the other country, they got a update recently, so I think it just makes sense from that perspective. I at least want to see, like, does anything else change when this goes up to level 1? I mean, even then, 0.1, it's a 40% chance it goes up. It wouldn't even hit 10. Which is a shame. There's 9.9. Can you just... I at least want to see what happens when you go to stage 1. If anything at all actually happens. Your donations. Okay, hit 10. 10 per stage. Reach stage 4 to restart Civil War. And it looks like, to me, that nothing has happened. Maybe... Does this work? Oh, okay, there we go. With the communists somehow recovering their strength, a guerrilla force led by the Communist Party stayed behind cadre, Ji Zhongqun, has successfully gathered enough manpower to reestablish themselves in the Shanganyin region. While their operations are nowhere near comparable to the Soviet base prior to their defeat, reports still suggest that they are regained significant influence in the region to act as a phantom army, an insurgency that is difficult to pinpoint. Modifiers go down by 7. KMT expected to see next election go by down by 2. KMTs go down. That goes down to 3. Okay, so now there's different things. Yeah, okay, now we can airdrop supplies. It requires us to actually have planes. Spawns 1 extra military division, and that will go up by 0.5. But even then, like, it still would take forever. It would still take so long to get this to go up to, at least it doesn't go back to 0. I mean, that's nice. Yeah, I'm guessing they must have changed something to make that go by significantly faster. Is there anything else here we really care about? Iran is at 10. Can I get Iran in my sphere, or does it need to be more than 10? Yeah, there we go. Iran, add Iran to our sphere of influence as well. Hey, there we go. Hell yeah. So I guess with that, with our sphere of influence looking pretty solid, it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode, and I think just a good time for us to end the series. I really don't know what else could possibly happen that would, you know, kind of keep us in here. So I hope you've enjoyed. Again, I know it's been like a week that you needed to wait to see the conclusion, but, you know, here we are. I will see you next time. Have a great day and goodbye.